Okay, kids, we have a really fun lesson. We're going to talk about shapes today. And not only are we going to review our shapes, we're going to do something fun. You may or may not be able to do it, but you're at least going to watch it, and it will be so fun. So pay attention. Let's review our wonderful shapes. What is this shape? We all know this. A circle. Good. What is this shape? A triangle. Good. We know a triangle because it has 1, 2, 3 sides. What is this shape? An oval. And because we don't see a lot of oval things, I got something out of the fridge that is oval. And right now it's pretty cold because it's been in the fridge. But it's oval. I want you to think, what might be in the fridge, even in your fridge? And it could be an oval shape. What might it be? Might it be something like this? What is this? It's an egg. My daughter decorated this egg, see? She decorated it for Easter. Isn't it beautiful? But an egg is in an oval shape. An egg. All right. I told you there was going to be some fun stuff. What is this? A diamond. How do we know it's a diamond? Well, it's not in a straight like a square has straight sides, straight on the sides and straight on the top. It's kind of tilted and squished a little bit on both sides, but it still has the same length on all 4 sides. It's called a diamond. What's this one? It's a rectangle, yes. A rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 shorter sides. That's how we know this is a rectangle. Lots of things are rectangle. Your bed, for instance, is rectangle. Here is a square. Now, let's compare square with diamond. Diamond, square. Even if I turn this to the side, it's not the same. They both have 4 sides, but do you see how nice and straight and even it is? This one looks like it was pushed together. It's a diamond, and that's a square. What did we say this one was? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It's called a hexagon. And we have signs that are hexagon shape, but we don't have a lot of things that are normally hexagon shape. But that is a hexagon. Can you say that? Hexagon. Now, this is also a circle, but this circle is round all around it. So what does that make this circle? What's it called? It's not a circle anymore. It's called a sphere. And I have something here that is a sphere. Obviously, a ball, a bouncy ball is a sphere. But I was trying to think of something a little different. And I found this. What is this? I showed you this before. It has a little butterfly, a glass butterfly. It's a sphere because it's round. All the way around it, it's round. It's a sphere. Also, I have an orange. Ooh, it's a cut orange. But if you put it together, it's a what? It's a sphere. We're going to use that orange in a minute. That's why it's cut. That will kind of get your interest, won't it? Sphere. Round on all sides. All right, let's see what our next one is. A cone. Oh, a cone shape. A cone is a cone on all sides, like a birthday party hat would be a cone. An ice cream would be put in an ice cream cone, and we call it a cone because it has that shape. In an ice cream cone, you'd see it usually in this shape, right? I looked really hard to find something else that was not a party hat or ice cream cone, and I found something that maybe you have or have not seen before. Check this out. See the top of this? What's that shape? Let's turn this around. What shape does this have? A cone, just like this. Do you know what this is used for? Do you know what this is for? It goes right on top of another dish. What could it be used for? I'm going to show you real quick. I'll move these cards out of the way for just a second. And I'm going to put, told you it'd be a fun lesson, some oranges here. And I'm going to show you what this is used for. I got some nice fresh oranges today. Isn't it beautiful? Do you love an orange? One of Miss Parris's favorite fruits. You put it down on here and you squish it. You squish it right into there real hard and you turn it. And guess what happens? Can you see that? Can you see? What's happening? All the juice is coming out. See, it's squishing the inside to make the juice come out. Have you ever had orange juice? Do you know how they get orange juice? They take oranges and they squish them something like this. And they take all the juice out of it. And all the juice comes out and it goes to the bottom. And the top also holds the seeds back so you don't drink seeds because nobody likes to drink seeds. And that juice is so wonderful and sweet. And not only that, orange juice is really good for you. It's got vitamin C and other vitamins that are very good for your body. I didn't do this too well. But this is the same way they make lemonade. They make lemonade the same exact way. You ever gone to Chick-fil-A and got some lemonade? You wonder how they make it? Well, this is how. Look what's in there. What is that? That is delicious, wonderful, nutritious orange juice. Nothing like fresh orange juice. Really, there isn't. It's about the best thing. All right, I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm going to bring back my cards. And let's look at our next one. We just did the cone. Let's do this guy. Who is this? This is a cylinder. A cylinder does not have a point on top, but yet it can still hold. Like a can of soup that you might have at your house. And I was about to get a can of soup, but I was trying to think of things that you might eat that were in a cylinder shape. So real quick before I show you what I found, I want you to try to think, what is in your cupboard that has the cylinder shape? It's flat on the top, flat on the bottom, and round around the outside, like a can of soup. What is a snack you might eat that's in a cylinder shape? You have an idea? Okay, I'm going to show you the two I found. I found applesauce. It is in a cylinder shape. It has a flat top and a flat bottom, and it's round all the way around. How many of you guys eat applesauce? Well, that's good for you too. Applesauce is a good treat. Now I found one more thing that wasn't very obvious, but I just happened across it and I thought, wow, those are in a cylinder shape too. And there's a bunch of them in this bag. I'll show you what I have here. What is that? Well, look at there. Flat top, flat bottom, and round all the way around. And if you were at my house right now, I'd give you a whole handful of marshmallows for you to put in your cute little mouth and eat all up. I know marshmallows are a fun kid treat. All right, but we're not done. We have, what is this? A cube. Now, real quick, look around you in your living room or wherever you're at and see if you see anything that is in a cube shape. cube? A desk or dresser? Sometimes a footstool or a chair, or even a couch may have a part of it that's in a cube shape. Is there anything around you in a cube shape? Okay, well, I'm going to show you something that's unusual in a cube shape. And this time I didn't find a snack. I couldn't find any cube-shaped snacks except an ice cube, and even they are not exactly a cube shape. But I found something that is exactly a cube shape. This is a perfect cube shape. It's perfectly square. It's got some sides of glass and some sides of metal. This is actually Jenna's baby pictures. We bought this when she was a baby 12 years ago now. And it is in a perfect cube shape. Cube is flat on all of its sides to make the perfect square cube. Kind of unusual, huh? It's very heavy, very fun to play with. All right, but that's not all. Let's talk about the parts of a shape. The parts of a shape. Okay, you see an arrow pointing right here. What is this called? Right here. If you're looking at the shape of a square, what is this called? That's what it's called. Can you read that word? A side. This is called a side, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides of this square. Let's look at another one. If that is the side, what is this called? What's this called right here? Yes, I think you got it. Corner. That is the corner of the shape. Do all shapes have corners? No way. Think of your circle. Think of your oval. They did not have corners. But a square and a rectangle, they'll have corners. And what is this? Actually, it's not a side. It has a little bit different of a name. Let me turn it over and we'll see if we can sound out this word. Edge. Edge. It is the edge of the shape. The edge. My couch is very creaky. You hear it creaking, but it's kind of old. All right, now we're going to talk about parts. Okay? We have a whole. And guess what I have here? A package of crackers. Yep. Try to find snack foods that you guys enjoy. My kids love crackers. They actually love these crackers. These are their favorites. Okay. I also brought, this is circle, but there's also a whole shape of a square, or any shape for that matter. I brought both of them. This is a cookie my husband likes. These are called Fig Newtons, and he likes them. This is a whole cracker, and this is a whole square cookie. A whole circle and a whole square. That's whole. Now, let's look at this next picture. What is that? If this is whole, then this piece is half. That's right. Now, if you have a cracker at your house and you happen to have a butter knife, I'm not asking for a sharp knife. You should never, ever play with a sharp knife. You might have a butter knife that has no sharp edge on it, or you might even have a plastic, one of those little plastic knives you might take in a picnic. I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to cut this in half. And if you are at home and your mama says it's fine, and you ask mama, then you can take a cracker. You can even pause this video and go get one and get a knife and a napkin and do this with me. You can even get a square shape something if you have it. And we're going to cut this very carefully in half so it doesn't crunch. And if I don't get it right, I'm going to have to start all the way over. I'm going to do it real slow so it doesn't fall into pieces. I want to have halves. Saw, saw, saw. You boys have so much strength you'll probably crack it because you guys like to use your arms. Go crunch, crunch, crunch. You want to go real soft. There we go. There it is. I cut it in half. So, just like the picture, I now have 1/2. However, I think I'm going to cut the square too because I want you to realize that not just the circle, but the square can be in half too. Think that's about right? All right, here we go. Now we've cut things in half all year, so we should be very familiar with this. So now half of my square is here too. I have half a square or half a circle. Put them together and you have a whole, right? That's half, that's whole. Now we're going to do it one step further. And we're going to do what we say is a fourth. Okay? This was half. This is a fourth. Why do we call it a fourth? Well, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And only one piece is here. So it's 1 of 4 pieces. It's a fourth. 1 of 4 pieces is a fourth. So let's take my cracker and cookie back. And let's see if we could cut out a fourth of these, okay? Let's go ahead and cut it in 4 pieces. Now the cookie will be much easier, so I'll do that one first. It's so squishy, I can just squish right through it. Okay. So here is 4 pieces of my cookie. And if I were to give you a fourth, I would give you 1 of the 4 pieces. 1/4. 1/4. Now how about my cracker? Well, let's see if we can cut this thing without hurting it any farther. Looks like I already got some extra crumbs going on here. I'll try cutting it. Alright, trusty sword. Be careful with my cracker. Don't be a naughty cracker. Stay in shape. That makes me nervous. Am I going to break it? I hope not. Please, cracker, please be careful. I know it doesn't look like that's going to break into a bunch of pieces, but if you were right here, you would know. Oops, it kind of did. All right, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1/4 would be 1 of the 4 pieces. So this is a fourth. This one's also a fourth. It's 1 of 4 pieces. A fourth. Say that out loud. A fourth. Say it again. A fourth. What is this? A half. What is this? A fourth. Do you understand? Okay, make sure you keep them straight because we got to make sure we know our shapes. Good job.